Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at BellisioFoods.com/careers.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? It is Thursday.
It is. And today, well, I got my Homegrown Happy Hour shirt on.
Yes.
Because today, number one, I think our good friend Ben Davis Jr. is going to stop by here.
He
in a
will
little bit.
Be here eventually, hopefully. Good
Ben,
morning,
don't
Marlon.
forget us. And but no, tonight is the last.
The final episode of Season 2 of Homegrown Happy Hour.
Yes, tonight live at Rowdy's Smokehouse. And so we thought it would be fun to kind of talk about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And James has a really cool new sweatshirt.
I do have a sweatshirt. Mine fits better than the one I gave Jennifer. The one I gave Jennifer is a 12XL. She can live in it.
It's great, though, because if I need to go camping, it doubles as a tent.
Yeah. So I'll say this. So like this part of the building is normally kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it's a cool morning today.
Yeah.
I put this on, thought it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Kind of hot.
A little hot. A little warm.
It's like 56 degrees outside, something like that. And it's like air conditioning's on in here. Still kind of warm. It's a good shirt.
It is. It's
need
so
hoodies
soft,
made.
though.
Talk to Zip.
No, seriously, talk to Zip. And Rihanna can help guide you, or the girls and guys over there. They do a great job. You know
that story about the the shoe cobbler that has like the elves come out at night and make the shoes, like an old nursery rhyme? You're not familiar with that?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Dylan?
I know Adam Sandler's shoe cobbler.
I'm not familiar with that.
Always be cobbling. No, that's that Saturday Night Live skit.
It's
one of those, it's Alec Baldwin. And he's like the head elf.
Okay.
And it's like one of those old school ones that they bring back every Christmas when they have like the Christmas episode. And he says, remember your ABCs. Always be cobbling. Anywho, wow, that went
what I
way.
was going to say is that Rihanna is like that cobbler elf because she comes in here at night.
She works overnight.
I have legit not seen her in like 2 years.
I know. And I know I
know she's here. And I know she prints t-shirts.
She does.
But I have not seen her do it in like.
You are absolutely 100% correct. And it's like when you actually get to see her face, you're just so excited because you're just like, oh my God, you do exist.
Yeah.
But no, unless someone else has her phone, because I talk to her frequently. So it's either her or somebody.
It's an AI.
Yes, pretending to be her. But no, Rihanna prints all the shirts. She does a fantastic job. She just has to work overnight because of her schedule. And so things magically appear in the mornings. It's like, surprise, here's all your stuff.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and I'll get like a message at like 3 a.m. Hey, your shirts are your shirts are done.
That's
cool. That's okay. Whatever, man. Yeah. I don't care when they get done, as long as they get done.
They get done.
So this is Adam Sandler's The Cobbler. And,
I think I have seen that movie.
It was one of my favorite shows.
Steve Buscemi's in it. Steve Buscemi's in every movie.
I think I do kind of remember that.
Cobbler.
Yeah. Have you seen Uncut Gems with Sandler? It's one of his newer Netflix movies. It's 2 years old now.
I think I have.
It's the one where
it was very unmemorable.
It's the one where he is the jeweler with like gambling debt.
I think I have seen it.
It's a really good movie.
I don't really remember it, but
it's very much not like a typical Adam Sandler movie, but it's a really good movie. Kevin Garnett's in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look up Alec Baldwin cobbling.
Look up Alec Baldwin prop pistol.
Yeah, I think it's Alec Baldwin. No, do not look that up. No. Did
you watch the Video Music Awards?
So
did you know that they still had the Video Music Awards?
So here's the deal with that. I turned it on. I was flipping through, and I am a huge Shakira fan. I think she is like uber talented. I don't know. Yeah. You can make fun of me or whatever, but I think that girl is unique. And
sure.
I mean, anybody that can move their body in that manner is A-okay with me, because I'd break a hip trying to do what she does.
Oh, sure.
But anyway, so I see Shakira dancing around the stage, and I'm like, what is this? And it says like MTV, and I was like, oh, an old performance.
Yeah. Like,
the award show.
They're playing an old MTV thing again.
So Jamie,
this is something that's not just a reality show with Rob Dyrdek in it.
Right. So we're like watching it, and Jamie goes, I think this is like new, like current. And I was like, nuh-uh. And he's like, yeah, I think it is. And so we watched a little bit of it, and somehow I missed NSYNC.
Yeah, apparently.
And they have a new song coming out.
Yeah, they did a song for the Trolls soundtrack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
Yep.
Yeah. It's so funny.
It's pretty good.
It is a hilarious skit.
Classic.
Still not as funny as the Crinkle Mouse one. The Crinkle Mouse one goes down in history as the funniest Saturday Night Live skit of all time.
Oh, yeah?
I showed it to you.
I don't remember.
Dude,
my memory's shot. I don't remember anything anymore.
Hilarious. Anyway, it is so inappropriate, but it is so hilarious. But no, so I didn't really watch the MTV or the music whatever awards it was, but
Video Music Awards.
It seemed like it was a really good show.
The video is first before the music.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I remember they made a big deal about that back when music videos were relevant.
Didn't they have like Nicki Minaj hosted or something though? And
I have no idea. I have no idea who the host was. All I know is that they gave Taylor Swift every award, and then they acted surprised that Taylor Swift showed up, which obviously they knew she was going to be there because they gave her every award.
Right.
And then NSYNC came out.
And then she lost
her mind. To give her an award. And then she lost her mind, yeah.
It was... her reactions to things are so funny, and that was like such a non-BS reaction to, like, she was just losing her mind that NSYNC was there.
Yeah, I don't know.
As was most other people.
Yeah.
Although there had been rumblings because they had all been spotted in New York City, like not together, but
been
like
rumblings,
hanging out.
Yeah. So first time in over 20 years, insane. 2001, I think, was the last time they did anything together. NSYNC, back together. Trolls World Tour 3 or whatever. What's the new Trolls movie called, Dylan?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Google
it, bud.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't let the U.S. government know.
You have the power of the internet, buddy. You can do it.
So I'm gonna tell on Dylan again. So Dylan comes in this morning, and he had some like notes from class that he needed to copy. He's like, I'm gonna scan these with my phone and email them to myself so I can print it from the computer. I'm like, have you never heard of a copy machine, Dylan? Oh yeah, I guess I could just do that. And then he goes in the back and has Stacy make a photocopy for him. He's like, I can't tell the difference between these two.
No.
And then he had the one where he had just taken a picture of it with his phone and printed that, and it looked terrible. He's like, look how much better this looks. Look how red he's getting. I told Dylan we're going to put a camera on him over there so we can show how red his face gets.
You know how there's those great big, really, really super expensive machines back there? That's what they do.
Among other things. They also make sweatshirts.
Yes. And things like that. But
yeah.
No, sometimes though, it's like you just go to like the hardest thing and
sure.
You're
sure.
trying to
I'm
figure out
guilty of
something
that.
and then you're like, wait, why didn't I just do this instead? That was dumb.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely guilty of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of that.
What did he say yesterday that we didn't tell on him about?
Oh, you're
something was more
do
good
you remember,
or
do you remember how you said that?
No.
Yeah, he's like, it was hilarious. It was just
somebody did something gooder than somebody or something.
No,
it was way worse than that though.
It was an interesting grammatical statement. I don't remember exactly how he worded it.
Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
He probably doesn't know what that is either.
Yeah.
The new Trolls movie is Trolls Band Together.
Trolls Band. So NSYNC is banding together. All right.
So appropriate.
Who's your favorite
NSYNC? Back in the day, it was JC.
Yeah.
But as time has gone on, I mean, I just don't think you can ever take anything from Justin Timberlake because that dude is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is he adorable, he's like uber talented in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a meme last night. Someone was like, "Why is Chris the only one that is not aged?" He looks exactly the same.
I thought
it's so funny.
I thought Lance looked good.
Yeah, he's
especially considering that Joey's got a big white Santa Claus beard now. Makes him look real old.
The old Joey fat one.
Joey fat one. No, I don't know why this is just forever burnt in my head because I was just like the right age when this came out. You remember the movie Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
The part where he's like, Lance. It's so good. Movie's so funny.
Oh, it's so wrong.
Oh, it's so good. Have you ever seen Tropic Thunder, Dylan?
No.
You need to watch Tropic Thunder. You'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's just, so that's Ben Stiller, right?
Ben Stiller, yeah. Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the one where they think they're in like a movie, but
they're filming a movie, but they
but they're really in trouble.
They're filming a war movie, but they actually wander into an actual like war zone, and they think they're making this like guerrilla movie, but they're really like
really
yeah,
fighting.
they're actually like fighting.
Hey,
the man, the myth, the legend just walked in.
He did it. He doesn't have on a wrestling shirt.
No wrestling shirts.
No wrestling shirt today?
Did you go in and talk with Matt?
Yeah.
Did you talk with Porterhouse?
Where's he at?
Dylan, can you show Ben how to get the Porterhouse? Yeah. All right, good deal.
Oh, you haven't seen Porterhouse's new studio?
You're about to see Porter's pad.
Sweetheart, you better take a deep breath before you walk in.
So for those of you who don't know, because this hasn't really been publicly revealed yet, Porterhouse has, I don't know, shanghaied this one room.
He has a new love shack,
and he has turned it into his, like, I don't know, love shack, bachelor pad.
Slash studio.
He's got lava lamps in there.
1970s called or 60s. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's all over the place in there.
There's some serious mood stuff going on.
It's got serious vibes, as the kids would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really something, but we'll share that publicly before too long, I assume.
It's like James goes, go in there and look at that one day, and I opened up the door and I was just like, it's like opening the door to a tanning bed or something and just whoa. There's just so much stimulation that you're just like, if a room could be diarrhea, that's what it is. Just stuff going everywhere.
I don't think it's that bad.
It's pretty wild.
I don't know if I'd say it was diarrhea, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Ben Davis is here. He'll be here on the show in a few minutes. He's in there. He's in Porter's pad right now.
if he makes it out alive.
I think he'll be okay.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, he might get sucked into the vibes, but Yeah. But so like
he's gonna come out going peace and love.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of peace and love, you want to talk about? Well, maybe we'll let Ben talk about this, but we can talk about Paw Paw Fest a little bit.
Yes.
I saw that they Dylan, see if you can bring up the Paw Paw Festival map, because I thought this was kind of funny. You were talking about how it's this just a sort of hippie collection or whatever, but there are some things that I kind of cracked me up. There's the holistic healing tent. There's the pollinator tent, which I assume is just a tent full of bees.
It's more like learning about the flowers and all of that stuff. It's a super hippie festival, but educational and fun all at the same time.
Yeah, I just thought some of the hippie names for things just kind of cracked me up a little bit, like Dragonfly LLC.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's great. I'm not, making fun of what they're doing, but it's kind of a funny name. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the pollinator tent is literally just a tent full of bees.
Yeah, no.
It's like it's like the Wicker Man.
You're so wrong. But no, if you haven't ever been to Paw Paw Fest, I would highly suggest that you attend. I know ticket sales are through the roof, so if you are thinking about getting there, and our good friend Ben Davis Jr. will be playing on Saturday. They have music all day long, huge stage. There it is. There's the so tons and tons of local artisans, vendors, crafts, food trucks, beer.
So what is the salty otter?
I have no idea.
Or how about the mucky boot?
The mucky boot?
The mucky boot.
I don't know.
The Traveling Toads Workshop. These vendors have the best names.
I know they do.
Project Paw Paw. That's another good one. Katie's Premium Jerky.
Heck yeah.
Cricket Jones Jewelry.
So Cricket is awesome.
Yeah.
And she unfortunately was part of the horrific accident that happened last year outside the Paw Paw Festival. But Cricket takes
take that off, Dylan.
Spoons and things, really cool items that she finds and makes jewelry out of them.
Okay.
Does a really cool job with it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's happening this weekend. And I saw that map and I was like, man, I didn't realize there was like that much there. And then some of these names are kind of funny, like the Corky J Candles.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool Digs. I've heard of the Cool Digs before.
But yeah, I mean, anything from, there's a vendor there that all they do is make tiaras out of like stuff.
Nice.
So cool.
I see there are
lots of tie-dye, lots of woodworking and jewelry.
Two separate beer gardens.
Two separate beer gardens?
That's what shows on the map. And then another section that says beer sales. Is it a thing where you got to buy tokens?
Yes.
And you use the tokens?
Well, no.
No.
Oh, I think the beer garden is a tent from which you would sit and drink your beer.
Okay.
The beer sales tent is a whole situation that is out of control. But to let you know, that is where I am headed after this show today. Jamie and I are headed down to Lake Snowden with only half of the beer because we have to take so much that we have to make 2 trips because there is a lot of beer consumed at the Paw Paw Festival.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you got to have a beer with your hot diggity dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
They have, I mean, any food truck you can think of. So good. And
yeah, there are like 19 food trucks.
Insane.
Including the legendary burrito buggy.
The burrito buggy, in which I begged the guy last year to slice and dice me something together, and he did.
Bubble bus.
Ooh, I don't know what the bubble bus is.
I don't know. I hope it's a bus full of bubbles, which is way better than a tent full of bees.
It is. A bus of bubbles.
Bus full of bubbles.
Yeah. So, but no, if you haven't been down, check it out. It will be Friday. I think it starts at 4 or 5. So you can attend Friday night, all day Saturday, and then Sunday until I think 4. something like
Awesome.
that. So, and there's music, there's
music all day.
It is just the weather's going to be gorgeous. So just come on down. It's at Lake Snowden in Albany.
Do not park at Alexander High School.
If you can avoid parking at Alexander High School.
They put out a thing saying do not park there. You will be towed if you park there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because that's where the accident happened. The accidents happened last year.
They are doing shuttle service from Athens, but I don't think there's a shuttle anywhere south of Albany.
So people were parking over at Alexander High School and walking across 4 lanes of traffic to try to get into the Paw Paw Festival, and bad things happened. So we need that to not happen again this year. Not good. And so just be safe, be vigilant, and get there early.
Yeah, get there early.
Get there early. You don't have to worry about parking.
Yeah.
So and watch those Paw Paw beers. They will get to you. But there will be some other non-Paw Paw beers there as well.
Non-Paw Paw beers. Yeah. So, but before that ever happens, we got final Homegrown Happy Hour tonight.
That's right. Tonight.
We'll talk a little bit about talk about Homegrown as a whole a little bit with Ben here in a few minutes. But tonight, final show, Katie Meadows and Charlie Mannering.
Yes.
2-hour final show.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're going to be going live on the radio from 7 until 9. It's an extra hour.
Nice.
The band always plays 2 hours, but we're broadcasting both hours
for 2
tonight.
hours. So it's the Homegrown Happy Hours.
Hours,
tonight.
Plural. So so come on down. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's been all kinds of cool shows this year.
Oh gosh, such a fun variety.
Yeah, it's all available out there on demand. Listen to this stuff whenever you want. Watch the videos, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. We can just go through it a little bit. We'll do another wrap up where we look back at some of this stuff once it's all done. But the first one was maybe my favorite, which was Johnny Reisner and Andy Milliken.
Yes.
They were so funny.
Is that the Raccoon
Crick Rangers?
Rangers, yes.
The way that their stories and everything was just I don't know. I just really enjoyed their vibes.
Yeah.
They were just fun. They were just really fun. Then the second week was, another one of the best ones was the Sour Mash String Band.
Yes.
Man, those guys are really good. They're from all over. Guys from Oak Hill all the way to Huntington.
Yep.
Just super talented, group of guys. And obviously, as the name implies, it's a string band.
Sure.
So just a great sound. Really, really fun. Then the third week, this was the one I missed, and Dylan covered it for me, was Corduroy Brown.
That's the one where Courtney sent James a message and me and said, was Dylan supposed to record that whole thing on his cell phone?
Well, apparently Rodney offered Dylan his cell phone to record it with. So all right, I'm gonna put Dylan on the spot. How do you spell corduroy?
Cord-U-Roy Brown. Corduroy Brown.
Wait, I think that was wrong. Say it again.
Cord.
U.
The letter U.
Roy.
Yeah, but spell it.
Corduroy.
Okay, that's right. I thought you said
Corduroy.
CU. I was like, wait, did you say? Yes. But anyway, that was a joke that people spelled his name wrong.
Oh, Dylan, you did real good.
Yeah, you
Good
confused
job,
me, but that was my fault, not your fault. But he was great, really, really fun. He had a song called "Familiar Faces" that I thought was really good. So check that one out if you haven't heard it. He's going to be playing during the Apple Festival at the Jackson County Roots concert.
Yes.
So check that out. He's really cool. Nice guy. Just really nice, just positive energy and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Definitely check out his music. After that, we had Cole Gannon, young guy. He was only 19 years old or something like that. Cole had a song called The Hills. Really, really, really good song. I think we played it on the show here. You didn't like the part about catching crawdads.
Yeah.
But but aside from that, really, really good song.
Yeah,
Talented young man.
Because it was basically a description of all of our summers and lives. We've all been there and done that.
Yeah. Wonderful song. Cole Gannon, The Hills. Look it up if you haven't heard it.
Yep.
Then we had Jace Turley, who was maybe who impressed me the most because he's I don't know, 17 or something like that. Really young guy. and just the stage presence that he had, and just the confidence and everything. Unbelievably talented. And and like, he's a young man, and his some people may say that his songs are like maybe not as mature as someone that had been doing, but like,
he's a young man.
Yeah, they were fun. They were fun songs. And how many of like iconic songs out there are written by somebody that was like 18 or whatever.
Right. And you think about like someone like Taylor Swift, of how she got started singing about high school crushes and stuff because that's what she knew. But like, then you mature and you grow and you talk about those experiences.
You heard it here first. Jace Turley is the new Taylor Swift. And then after Jace, we had Nolan Collins, another young guy, about I don't know, 25 or something like that. Another young guy. He had a song called James. Personally,
was it about you?
No, it was about his grandfather getting arrested for selling marijuana.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a really good song. He had another song called Athens that was really good.
That was the one I was thinking of.
So Nolan was really talented. By far the best hair of anyone that's ever been on Homegrown Happy Hour.
Fantastic.
Just lettuce. Just gorgeous.
Just the best mullet you've ever seen.
Just the best mullet you've ever seen. And then after that, we had David Childers, who, following those three young guys, we brought in the veteran, the crafty veteran from South Carolina. We'll let Ben talk about that a little bit more. We've got a video of David we'll maybe play when we transition here in a few minutes.
Sure.
But yeah, David, great singer-songwriter, has written songs for the Avett Brothers. Like, really talented guy.
And big deal.
Yeah. The song we have is called The Prettiest Thing, which is a beautiful song him and Ben played together. Then after David, we had Myron Hart. Myron works for the Fur Peace Ranch in Meigs County, which of course does
Super
live
cool.
from the Fur Peace Ranch radio show on WOUB. Been doing that for a long time with Jorma Kalkin, who played in the Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah.
So very cool. Maybe the best like guitar player we had. Myron Hart, really talented. Then after Myron Hart, we had maybe the only person that would give him a run for his money as far as best guitar player, which was the Jeremy Short Band.
Yep.
These guys were just like Grateful Dead meets Marvin Gaye.
There's a whole lot of stuff going
Parliament
on there.
meets Jimi Hendrix. They were just like fun, hippie funk band, just with like, like sort of Zeppelin, Hendrix-esque like guitar rips and stuff like that. Really, really funny guys, just all decked out in like Hawaiian shirts and tie-dye, and just a lot of fun. They had a song called Trance. It's really good. Look that one up. Jeremy Short. They were just really fun, really talented group of guys. Then after that, we had Buffalo Wobbs and the Price Hill Hustle. Apparently they stole our table. So
we got to sit, or we had a table to hang around.
Well, so apparently they stole our table. But yeah, really talented group of guys out of Cincinnati. Price Hill being the neighborhood in Cincinnati that they grew up in.
Yes.
But yeah, I bought a T-shirt from them, and then they stole the table.
And then they stole the table.
Maybe
they'll bring it back next time they play at Rowdy's.
Now, this is I shouldn't say that because we don't know yet, but we're hoping to have them back for a bigger event next year.
Okay.
We will wait and see about that. And then last week we had Joe's Truck Stop, which we watched a little bit of them the other day.
So fun.
Just interesting group of guys. And then how else would you describe them, Ben? An interesting group of guys. Yeah. Is that a fair description?
There was some whiskey involved and
Merry band of gentlemen. Very good. Yeah.
That we could definitely say.
And then so this week, the final week, we've got Katie Meadows and Charlie Mannering.
Yes.
Yeah, very exciting.
And they'll be great too.
Yeah. So Ben Davis is in the studio.
He's getting out
his guitar.
Have you named your guitar yet?
No, I'm still scared.
He's scared.
Yeah.
Why are you scared?
I mean, it lives forever. I'd rather just not have a name. It's like when my papa had this cat, lived outside, his name was Cat.
Oh, because there's just too much pressure to name the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. So, because it lives forever, he said.
I have 3 nieces.
I get it.
I can't just pick one.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Your nieces are very good at selling merchandise, though.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I bought a T-shirt or something from your niece one
So
time.
did I. Oh, they're so cute. I have to.
Well, while Ben's getting ready, let's play a song.
Sure.
So let's play the David Childers' "Prettiest Thing." This is a song him and Ben played together.
Cool.
And while this is playing, I'll get out of the way and give up my seat to Ben and let him talk the rest of the time.
Or you can hang with us.
Oh, no, I'll get out of the way.
Oh.
I'll just talk too much.
Okay.
I'll just shout from over there.
Shout from
afar. All right, so here's Ben Davis Jr. and David Childers' "The Prettiest Thing."
Ben's gonna get up here and we're gonna collaborate. Someplace that'll get you shot.
So back whenever I was starting to do this thing right here, playing this music on my own, I used to record videos singing other people's songs, and I would post them on YouTube. And a lot of those still exist, but I keep them private because it was when I was a young man, you know. But one of the songs that I recorded was this one right here. And yeah, we're gonna do a song called "The Prettiest Thing."
All right, you heard them.
David, you want to tell them about this song a little bit?
Well, I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, it's I think it started about down in Carolina Beach, North Carolina, in 1970 something or the other. I was down there with Linda, and she was pregnant with my drummer at that time, and we didn't really know what we were going to do. We were trying to find a place to live, but we found this little bar. It was right on the ocean, and it was like New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and it was sputtering ice and snow, and there weren't very many people in there. But we went in. It had wood benches. It was a very comfortable place, and we drank a few beers and just kind of relaxed. And I fell in love for about the 50th time at that point.
I'll do the second, the Gastonia verse.
Sure.
All right, you kick it off.
You play it the way you play it, and I'll jump
Okay.
with you.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Homegrown Happy Hour. Thanks to Rent to Own. Thanks to Howard Hanna and the McNerlin Network. Thanks to Mr. David Childers for being here with us.
It was a New Year's Day in the seaside bar. There was a special on PBR. The ocean roared outside the door. No one but us and some hardcore drinkers lost in the stormy day. How blue was the blue of your eyes against the skies of gray. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. It must have been a wrong turn that I took in Cedar Falls. Maybe Kansas City, Lord, I don't know. We just kept on rolling. It was too late to turn around. We ran out of road in Arizona. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. Then you
still had left self-respect. Well, I heard you tried to tell me, and I could not find the words to win you back.
That's called That's When I Was a Drinking.
Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face, the prettiest thing that I've ever seen. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face, the prettiest thing that I've ever seen.
I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Ben Davis Jr. is a hell of a songwriter, and y'all lucky to have him here. Thank y'all for being so kind to me tonight.
David Childers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Good things to you.
How much do you pay him to say that?
I could never afford it. That's the thing. David is something else, man. I love him so much.
He is a good dude, and I bet that I know that was a fun show for you because he was kind of an idol of yours.
Oh yeah. He I don't
or
know.
Is.
He is. There's just something about his songs. He's always done so well with connecting with me. I don't know. And a lot of his songs are about weird stuff. Like he has a whole song about Teddy Roosevelt, but I love it. Like I've learned, like I know that William McKinley was assassinated in the year 1901 by an anarchist.
Because of that song?
Because of that song. I would have never, Dennis Reinhardt couldn't make me remember that,
Right.
He didn't sing it to me.
Maybe that's the
That
key
might
to
be
history.
my thing. Is that's how I needed to learn. Schoolhouse Rock's still right there.
I like it.
Man, maybe that's my job from the now on. I just need to sing at school.
Sing history
People,
to kids.
Yeah, it's kind of like that episode of Family Guy where they say the stuff and then Michael McDonald says it again but sings it. I could just do that.
And it works.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, David is incredible, man, and it was a blessing to get him. He definitely came from the furthest away, but I couldn't do it without him. I had to have him. That was like my one pick.
Yeah.
I also got to pick others, but if I only got one, it was him.
He was it.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
And well, I think he's a fan of yours too, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, he has said a bunch of stuff to people that like my dad. Like he'll sit with my dad and just say nice things about me the whole time I'm playing, and then my dad will be like, "Well, David likes you," and that's really nice. He just does that stuff. If I have a girlfriend at the show, he goes and sits with them and does the same thing. He's a hype man for me, and I love it.
He told my dad he likes you too.
Did he?
He told James's dad too.
I believe it.
Very, very cool. Well, Ben, it's so good to have you here in the studio.
I'm glad to be here.
We appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come and hang with us. And so last Homegrown Happy Hour tonight.
Yeah, it's the
Let's
last
talk about
one.
that.
It's been 12 weeks. It's been 12 long weeks. That's for sure. It's been a lot of fun. I'm a little tired, I will be honest. But yeah, tonight's going to be really fun. 2-hour episode, test of endurance. And we've got Nashville in the round kind of a show. So it'll be me, Charlie, and Katie all up there. And we'll be rotating playing songs for 2 hours straight. It's just one of my favorite ways to do a show because, Charlie will play a song and it might be about fishing. And then Katie plays this song that's about fishing, but it talks about drinking wine. And then that might make me think of a song about drinking wine and going
And just
hiking. I don't know. It just
feeding off each other. That's awesome.
There's not really a plan. It's just somebody might say something that triggers the other person to play something. And I really love that. And Charlie and Katie are just two incredible musicians. I think a lot of us will hear these songs from Charlie for the first time because he wrote a lot of them for this to be on this show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, he's always been one of the best musicians around, and he's always had some good songs that he's written, but he always plays, covers when he's out. And we said, listen, we love you and we want you to be on this. Can you come up with enough songs? And he said, yeah. So that's all we're doing.
Heck yeah.
It's going to be great.
Showcases his talent in that manner.
And we got a girl. A real life female is going to be on the show tonight. I don't know what we did wrong. Megan must have told everybody last time that we were a bunch of dudes. And anyways, but we got Katie Meadows. She's incredible, and everybody's going to love her.
Good.
She's got such a way with words. She's not, I wouldn't compare her to Megan B., just like I wouldn't compare any songwriter to any other songwriter.
Sure.
But she can put you in the place where the song took place. She'll put you there in your brain.
Well, and I think that's what I love so much about Megan was, number one, her just vibe is she's just a cool person. But yeah, you felt like you were right there while she was singing that song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And every word that she sings, she uses her whole spirit to deliver that word.
Yeah.
If she's singing about butterflies, it sounds like she's singing about butterflies in the middle of a line about some of the most tragic stuff, but it's not distracting. It actually is just more encapsulating, intriguing,
Sure.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So that is so cool. And that will be tonight, 7 p.m. at Rowdy's.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
2 hours.
2 hours. And
you better get you some Dr. Peppers in you or something.
Something. Yeah, I'll probably be fine.
Red Bull.
I've been trying to keep from singing a bunch. I got that. There was like a sore throat going around.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck that was.
'Tis the season.
Probably the big C, but I don't know what it was. But I'm good now. But anyways, tomorrow I have to sing, and Saturday I have to sing twice. So we'll see how it goes. If you come tonight, you're going to hear me in the best case scenario. The rest of the weekend will be rough.
Well, very good. Well, so we'll talk about that. Let's plug your shows this coming weekend, too. Looking so forward to seeing you play at the Paw Paw Festival.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Is that the first time?
Yeah, it's my first time playing there, actually.
Such a cool place.
Yeah, I love the Paw Paw Festival. I've gotten to go and watch other bands in the past, and this year they reached out to me, which is really cool. And I was able to get the band fired up, and so it's going to be a rock and roll show, and I'm pumped. I really am.
1:30 on Saturday.
Yeah, and a special mention here. My sidekick, my companion, Ben Irvin. He's not with us. He's in Indiana, and he's recovering from a surgery. He's been dealing with illness for a while, and wish he could be with us. So I just wanted to say that, he'll be back with us as soon as he can, for sure.
That's right. But sending the thoughts out your way, all the good juju.
Pinch hitter, we got Zubin. He's in Athens.
Did you say Zubin?
Yeah, Zubin with a D.
Okay.
It's silent at the very beginning, or you say it, I don't know, Dzoob. Zoob. Yeah, that's what we call him for short, Zoob. But he's a good guy, great player. Thank you very much, Zubin. And if everybody can, whatever your higher power is, say something about Ben Irvin, for us. That'd be great.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Sending it all your way, man. So, all right. So tonight, Rowdy's. Tomorrow, where you at?
Tomorrow, I'm at the Colony in Gallipolis. You ever been there?
I have.
Yeah. Chris and Rhett Rutger actually took it over.
So back open again.
Yeah, it's open and as a really nice supper club venue kind of thing.
Yeah, super different.
Yeah, I love it. And they so back before the last time it was open, it had all the movie theater seats, and they've actually removed a lot of those down on the floor and have tables. So you sit down there right by the stage.
Okay.
Watch a movie, listen to music, whatever. But I'm playing there at 8:00 tomorrow night. Saturday at Paw Paw at 1:30 p.m. And then that night I have to drive to Bainbridge and play for like a bunch of wholesome bikers started this restaurant.
Wholesome Bikers?
Wholesome Bikers. Yeah, it's the Ironside Social Club or Social Riders is what it's called. And you can go there. It's a restaurant right on the main drag 50. And it's like a very nice, clean restaurant where you could take your mamaw or, like I said over there, your Uncle Terry who's patched into the Outlaws. Whatever you want to do, you can take them there, and it's a safe place.
Everybody welcome.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And good food. I'm excited to play for them. Yeah.
So where in that world is Bainbridge?
So if you go to Chillicothe on 50 and you keep going, it's between Chillicothe and Hillsborough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Over in
it's
that
the little
way.
town that got the Paint Valley Jamboree. And it's a pretty cool little place. Yeah, I don't know. Bainbridge is neat, but that's what's going on this weekend.
Very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to need to drink your tea and whatever, honey.
I have no idea. I mean, I know all the right things to do, but I just don't do them. Eventually, I want to sound like Tom Waits anyways, so I'll get there.
Well, very good. Well, Ben, have you had, 12 weeks is a lot of songs, a lot of singing, a lot of artists. Have you had anything happen over those 12 weeks that's kind of stuck out to you that you'd like to, mention? Or
Yeah, so there have been some highlights for sure, and I hate to even talk about them because they do not shine brighter than anybody else. But
well, that's the thing.
My memory works in the way it works, and I apologize.
Yeah.
But like Nolan Collins, that song Athens, man, that is an incredible song,
So good.
And he is such a good songwriter at such a young age. I love him.
He's adorable too, ladies.
Oh yeah, and I don't know if he's single.
And he gets the best hair.
That's the best thing that any guy like him can do is never say whether he's single or not, because then he can like get all the attention and not ever have to reciprocate, and sell records and stuff. That's the way to do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think he cares either way whether there's a woman involved.
He wants to play music.
He wants to play music and do his thing, and I love him, man. I hope that no matter what, I'm able to keep in touch with him wherever he goes. He's gonna shine bright.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
He is, and plug for them. His family owns a winery over in Gallipolis area, right?
Twisted Vine, that's right.
Twisted Vine. So I've had it's so weird that since he's played at that, and he's played at the brewery, played with you a couple times, I think, and whatever. I've had numerous people send me messages like, "Have you ever been over to Twisted Vine?" I'm like, I feel like it's just this whole circle.
Oh, it's so good over there.
But I haven't been yet, so we need to go.
Yeah, it's so peaceful. And there's no indoor space, so it's really a seasonal thing. But you go out there and chill on the porch and listen to music, drink wine. They have food trucks come out. Yeah, it's great. It's a really great place, and the wine is really good. There's good variety for everybody. He has this. He tamed down his grandpa Jesse. Tamed down his grandpa's moonshine recipe.
Like Uncle Jesse,
and made it into
like
apple
the Dukes
wine,
of Hazzard.
Like Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, they kind of talk like Dukes of Hazzard. They got that twang to them. But the apple wine is something that I love, and
awesome.
Tough guys can drink it because it used to be moonshine.
So you can,
That's why he made it. He's like, there's some dudes out here who's afraid to drink wine, so I just made this for him, and it's really good.
Cool.
Really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
But we digress about that, I guess.
Twisted Vine, go there.
Yep.
And then another moment that I really loved was, Corduroy Brown. I just love that song, Medicine by him, and he killed it on that. I don't know. Everybody brought their A game. Nobody came and really phoned it in or whatever. I think even tonight we probably still will have Katie maybe has not seen the show, so we'll have to tell her what's going on because every single week folks act like they have no idea what this is. And
yeah, you'd think by now, huh?
Well, it's so big in our worlds, but it's just an hour of theirs, so That's the thing. It's just been tricky, mostly to get people on stage on time. And I tell them just before we start, like, hey, I'm going to finish my song. You should be on stage while I'm finishing my song.
Yeah,
And
like,
then
this
there's
is a
always that
live
moment
deal.
of me staring at him like, come on.
This
You
is
know.
no, I think this radio show is so cool because it's so old school in a
Yeah.
modern time. And it's like, it's live, man. Like, you don't cut, you don't edit, you don't do whatever. And if you forget the line to a song, you keep going and
Yeah.
whatever. And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, I think it was Sour Mash. They finished a song and old Harry Coon was like, "Can we do that one again?" He's like, "No."
You just did, buddy.
Yeah, it lives forever.
Yep.
Like you just did it.
But you know what? That's what makes them unique and cool.
Yeah, I mean,
The one time they forgot the line, or the one time they
like
played
we
the wrong
saw
note or whatever.
in that video of me and David Childers.
Yeah.
I've played that song 1,000 times, and I feel like I know David Childers' lyrics better than David Childers does. But I messed it up, and then he laughed at me, and that was a good moment because it's like the coach laughing at his football players, doing something silly.
No, that was fantastic. And then you said he forgot something too. So
Yeah, he
it
dropped
was just
out that.
fair.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens. You throw each other off, and the performance is the performance. But it was a great time. I don't know. This has just been a really special season, and I'm excited to see what happens next. We've Porterhouse just told me all kinds of stuff in the Porter Pad. So
The Porter Pad. Is that what we're calling it these days?
Yeah. Port Authority.
The Port Authority. Love it.
That should be a weekly thing where he just delivers some hard facts about how to get your life straight every week.
From Porterhouse?
It's the Porter Authority.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It'd all be bad advice. Yeah.
Don't listen to any of it. You're right. So you just got back from this like really, really cool songwriters deal. Could you you had some good stuff happen to you while you were there.
I did, and a lot of it has to be secret for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I got to go literally camp and hang out with my songwriting hero since 2007, like a long time. And all I've ever really wanted to do was get a chance to open for him. And I'm hoping that's going to happen. We'll see. But I never expected him to really know who I am, say my name at all or anything. And, he sought me out and wanted to talk to me about a lot of stuff. And it's really exciting. I could say here that before too much, I'm probably going to be taking off. I got to leave in January, but it's the thing I got to do. It's the next step. And looks like I'll be headed to Nashville and see if anything gets any different, but it seems like there's a lot of promise right now, and I need to go do it. So
you do, and just personally, I will personally kick your rear end if you don't.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people will. I've got to do it. That's why I'm, trying to make a public statement now. Trying not to fall in love the next 3 months, so stay away from me.
Yeah,
if you're in love with me or anything.
Don't do anything to hinder his career.
I don't need no babies, nothing like that. So
No.
yeah, no, I just I feel like it's time to go do that. I was, when I moved back to Jackson in 21, that was the thing, was I was moving to Nashville and I couldn't find really a house with 6 guitarists living in it already where I could be the 7th one on the couch or something. And everything it's like $2,500, $3,000, $4,000 a month rent. So didn't think I should do it. And I decided I was going to stay and try and, help other songwriters that were younger and that kind of thing. And then I hung out for a while and I started booking shows with these younger songwriters, and then Homegrown Happy Hour started, and then we got to feature a lot of them on there. And I don't know. There have been a lot of reasons that I've been held in Jackson, and I want to be here and I want to stay here forever, but they said I can't stay forever, so I've got to go.
We won't let you.
No, but I'll come back. And do Homegrown Happy Hour, and I'll come back and play shows at all my favorite places. And, it's just going to be, I'll be sleeping somewhere else. That's the only difference.
Yeah, well, we want the best for you, and sometimes patience is a virtue, and I know how badly a couple of years ago you wanted to head to Nashville, and I think you said you were going, and then you kind of just thought different about it, and it wasn't the right time.
It was not.
Now
and
it is.
There was no plan, and I've got a lot of friends over there that went there without a plan, and they're doing really well for themselves. But I was afraid that I would never be able to reach out to any other place. I'd get there and get swallowed up, and that's where I'd be.
Yeah.
And now there's a plan in place, and I've just got to go make it happen. So we'll see what happens.
That's right, and we want the best for you, and we'll do what we can to help you along the way. You've helped a lot of other folks along the way.
I try. I do. It is what it is. I just try to be a good person, regardless of how somebody treats me. I try to be good for the rest of my life. Ain't no reason not to be. We all got to be here. Not any of us asked to be. So why not just be good to each other?
That's true. It's one choice we didn't have, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To get born.
It just happened one day.
All right. Well, Ben, while you're here and you brought your guitar.
I did bring it.
That he has not named.
No.
Nor might not ever.
I might not ever name it.
But I think it is probably one of the prettiest guitars I've ever seen in my life. So.
Yeah.
No reason why we shouldn't be showing her off today.
Shout out to Matt Palemus in Grand Rapids, Matthews Guitar Company, for making me this guitar.
And she is a pretty one.
Yeah.
So why don't you play us a song to get us out of here for the day, if you don't mind. And again, head on out to Homegrown Happy Hour tonight, Rowdy Smokehouse, 7:00, 2-hour show. You can't go wrong. 3 artists singing. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be really wonderful.
Yep.
Okay, I wrote this one. Let's see. This is a better ender. This is called I Won't Refuse, and I just wrote this. We're going to play it with the band this weekend, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Old Joel just walked by. I love him.
I know. Speaking of good hair, right?
That's right. I'm a songbird, baby. That's what I'm here to do. If you let me, sugar, I will sing a song to you. Oh, you got me humming, honey. I think I'm about to cut loose. And if you want to sing along with me, girl, I won't refuse. I'm a road dog, honey, travel near and far, belting out my sorrows with this hat and my guitar. Oh, I'm tearing down this highway. I guess my feet just got to move. And if you want to ride along with me, girl, I won't refuse. I like the way you're grooving, baby. Won't you come and groove with me? If you wanna keep moving, baby, it's where I'm gonna be. Yeah. I'm a lost soul, baby, never to return. I can't get back anyway, 'cause my bridges all been burned. Oh, I keep myself a-running. I'm just trying to make a living off of my blues. If you want to write a song with me, girl, I won't refuse.
Woo! Love it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, that doesn't really go along with the stay away from me women
Just not.
thing. So
Stay away from him, women.
regardless of what my songs say, please.
Please stay away. Stay away. Well, Ben, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Come
I love
out.
it.
Homegrown Happy Hour tonight, Rowdy's Smokehouse. Multiple times to see Ben this weekend. Head on out to the Paw Paw Festival 1:30 and
and get some milkshake.
get some Paw Paw milkshake.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, be careful about it.
My Paw Paw milkshake was a sweet man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. This is homage to him.
Yeah, booed by James. I'm leaving.
Boo.
Out of here.
He's going to get the hook out here in a minute. Pull you off. All right. Well, we got to get out of here for the day. Head on out to Rowdy's tonight. See Ben while you still can. So,
absolutely.
All right. Have a great day, everyone. And we'll be right back here on Friday. Bye-bye.